So the first order of business is we're going to make the chimichurri sauce, because we can let that chimichurri sit and marry while I make the clam fritters. So the first thing is we're going to put a nice healthy bunch of cilantro into the food processor. Okay? And along with that, we're going to put a nice bunch of Italian flat leaf parsley. Okay? Now I'm going to blend this down a little bit. Okay. Now to that, I'm going to add some garlic. Okay. And I'm going to add some red flake chili, some black pepper, some red wine vinegar, a little bit of salt, a little bit of dried oregano, okay, and some shallot, okay. And we're not done yet. About a cup of olive oil to get it going. There we go. There we go. All right. The chimichurri is coming along quite well. I have just a little bit more of the flat leaf parsley and cilantro left. There we go. And usually, this is a little bit uncommon. People add cumin. I don't have cumin. So what I'm going to add here is about 1.5 teaspoons of South African smoked herbs and spices. And to that, I'm also going to add some capers. Now the capers is optional. You usually don't see it in chimichurri, but there are times when you do. There we go. And if you need, you can add a little bit more olive oil if you need. Alright, there you have it. The chimichurri sauce is done. I'm going to set it aside. I'm going to let the flavors marry, and we're going to move on to making some Bonaker style clam fritters. Alright guys, it's time to make the clam batter. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to take some AP flour, okay, and some baking soda, and some baking powder, okay, and I'm going to aerate that. Aerate. I'm going to whisk it together, okay. For that, eggs, okay, and a little bit of lemon juice for some tart, okay, and a little bit of clam juice. Where did my clam? Oh, there it is. There's my clam juice. That's from the clams themselves. Oops, excuse the noise. Okay, and I'm going to whisk this together. Break those yolks. There we go. All right, now I'm going to add a little milk. Okay, that's going to help loosen it up again. There we go. There we go. There we go. It'll be a nice thick batter. There we go. The milk does it. And to that, some melted butter. Actually, what I'm using isn't butter, it's ghee. Okay. I've been using a lot of ghee lately. All right. A little bit of garlic, fresh mince. Lovely. Lovely. All right. Some chili flakes. Oh yeah. I can smell it already. A little bit of brown sugar. come on out. The sugar is optional. I happen to like brown sugar, so I'm going to add it to this batter. All right. If you happen to have some fresh basil, put it in. About 2 tablespoons of fresh basil leaf. And if you don't have fresh, you can use 1 tablespoon of dry basil leaf, like I'm using here. And here's some dried thyme. All right. This is smelling good already. Here's some scallions. There we go. Nice thick batter. I know you're wondering, where are the clams? Well, the clams are coming. There's some regular brown onion. Oh, these fritters are going to be so good. There we go. Brown onion. And here are the clams. About 4 dozen chopped cherry stones. Whatever kind of clam you can get will work. I was just lucky enough here in Las Vegas to find cherry stone clams. There we go. And here's our nice thick batter. It does not take much to get this going. And I'll get that batter out of our whisk. Get that batter out of our whisk. And I'll whisk it a little more. And we're going to get ready to fry up these fritters. Okay, here we go. Time to make the fritters. So I'm going to take a tablespoon, maybe a tablespoon and a half, and I'll lay it right here in the corner. Small amounts. We don't want a crowd. Okay? Small amounts. We don't want a crowd. There we go. Probably get 3 or 4 at a time done. There we go. Get these going for about 2 or 3 minutes on each side. And then we're going to turn them. Okay, so we flipped the first batch over, and you can see these clam fritters are nice and golden brown. Oh my God, they smell so good. And about another 2 minutes on the other side, and I'm going to take these out and put them on paper towel to drain, and I'm going to put the next batch in. But look at that golden brown color. Looks almost like fried chicken. It looks so good, smells so good. And I'm going to drop the next batch in another minute or so. All right. Now we're going to drop our next batch. So here we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. About 4 at a time, because I'm using a 10-inch skillet. There we go. This will be our next batch. Alright guys, here's my 3rd load. Look at these clam fritters. Oh my God. Golden brown. Just like an apple fritter. Delicious. Okay guys, there you have it. Bonaker style clam fritters and Argentinian chimichurri sauce. The blending of 2 worlds come together and it's delicious. Okay, nice golden brown clam fritters. Okay, and the lovely savory taste of this chimichurri sauce. I think it's a combination made in heaven. I hope you try it. I know you'll love it. I want to thank you